If you would replace your thoughts with His words, you would not need to process so much. So I think processing keeps you in a devil process, a worldly process. So am I against it? Sort of. Do you need to talk some things out? Yes. Do you need to talk out as much as you do? No, because you set traps for others too. Think about what you're saying. Why are you saying it? Does it align with the Word of God? Then what is your point?
Well, and my point with it would be this. If the power of life and death is in our tongue, and then we start speaking about the things that we think we have a problem with, because when you speak about the problem, you're giving life to something that is supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
And so, no, I don't believe that if you're like, oh my goodness, my knee hurts, that you're like, you just cursed yourself. No. If your knee hurts, you can say your knee hurts, right?
Right.
And so if you're dying, don't pretend you're not dying. But the problem is the death of it all. It's not the 27 things that got you to the death.
I can't remember how Henry Wright says it, but basically to continue to say things that are not in alignment with the Word of God is insanity. You're confusing your poor little mind and heart. You're going to have to decide your thoughts are His. If we could meditate on His Word more than we meditate on our thoughts, we would be brand new, transformed children of God.
Yes, true.
Our problem is what we meditate on. It's not your circumstance. It's what you meditate on. Paul was in prison meditating on the Word of God. He was filled with joy. Your circumstance is not your problem. Your thought process is.
Well, and I would say, I wonder what God thinks when He set us free from something, and then we continually keep going over that thing that He's supposed to set us free from. So, like, one way to process it is to talk or write about your freedom that maybe you don't fully have experienced yet, but what He paid for. Does that make sense? I'm not a verbal processor or a mental or a writer.
Until yesterday.
And it's not super deep processing. It's like the first printer. You know what I mean?